And on top of all of that, I had had a moderate TBI from the accident as an accidental shear injury. And so there was residual bleeding on the front of my brain that definitely made things a little bit slower, especially when I was on pain meds and everything else going on. So an element of that was the polytrauma nature of that rehabilitation center, addressing the TBI rehab at the same time as, okay, how do I navigate with a leg and increasing range of motion and figuring out how to walk with a walker and navigate steps and you name it. It was kind of like a big course of, okay, how do I figure out how to live at this point? Coming out of that, having more surgeries to optimize my range of motion and optimize and address some of the other stuff at the CFI. I ended up having a surgery, ended up getting a surgical site infection, cultured it was a MRSA strain. So that ended up with another couple of washout surgeries. They put me on long-term IV antibiotics for the first time. I was coming out of uh, that IV antibiotics and the, I guess, prophylactic course of oral antibiotics after that. And then I had a wound that opened up down lower on my leg, just right about where the bone was initially broken. So in the injury, my tibia and fibula were completely smashed about 2 inches above the ankle. Um, and it was just kind of pulverized bone and put together, and the rod in my tibia was there to weight bear and stabilize, and the assumption was that it was just going to heal around it. And it wasn't until about 7 months later that I discovered via X-rays that that bone was maybe about half healed on the backside and nothing on the front. And they went in, cultured that, and realized that I had a non-union because of a bone infection.